rolling and action.
Thanks
for accepting the invite.
We're here. We're talking a little bit about my life. Kind of exciting to let everybody know, the hard work that we've been through.
So what's up, man? You were born in Sonora, Mexico, right?
That's it. Yeah, I was brought to the United States by the age of 9-10 years old. Started the 4th grade here in Tucson, Arizona, and yeah, it was a big change. Culture shock. I used to live in this town that had like a couple hundred people in town, and to move to a city, a huge city, it was very, very different.
How about your parents? Tell me about them.
Yeah, so my parents brought us over, just looking for a better life, like all immigrants from Latin America do. Hardworking parents, always taught us well, and especially the hardworking part, right? I've been working with them side by side on landscaping since I've been 12, 13 years old. So for me, they've been very inspirational. Like day by day, waking up at 5 a.m. My dad wakes up at 4 a.m. and he's a role model to me, and my mom as well. And yeah, all I've done is because of them.
That sounds like work ethics came from them.
Oh yeah, and that's all them. Yeah, it's all them.
So you moved when you're 9 years old. Culture shock, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Tell me about it. How was life in Tucson?
Like I said, I come from a small town.
What's the name for the town you come from?
Kilómetro 5. That means 5 kilometers away from the town. You have to, from a big road, you turn a right. You see fields of whatever they're growing in season. Cows roaming around, horses. My pastime was catching horses and riding them. That was my pastime. And yeah.
What's the vibe to the town?
Excuse me?
What's the vibe to Kilómetro 5?
It's hardworking people, working with like I said, with their fields, day by day, very, very, very humble, and it's very calm, and like I said, hardworking people.
How was growing up? When do you actually find mixed martial arts in your life?
Oh, that was years later. I moved to the United States in 2001, and in 2011 I was deported back to Mexico.
Why?
I was in the wrong place in the wrong time, and 20 years old. It was my birthday weekend. I had a couple of beers, and well, that's illegal, So I was deported. I go back to Mexico, My mind's not right. I'm trying to find something to guide me, and I find MMA. I go to my gym over there. It's Total Gym, Mexico, and I try to be Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu class, and the rest is history.
Was there any particular fighter that actually got you into MMA?
Actually, there is. I have a friend in Tucson that actually he started fighting, and very close to me. And one day I talked to him, and he told me, "Hey, dude, you should just go try out a gym over there in Mexico." And I took his word. I went to the gym, and now we're here.
How was that road? I mean, when did you start?
Like I said, I was in a time of my life I didn't know what I wanted to do. I wanted to come back to the United States, but I didn't want to do it illegally. I didn't want to jump a border or whatever and risk my life. So I wanted to do it the right way. I wanted to find a way to do it. I started school at the same time, maybe thinking like I'll do a profession, I'll get my certificate, I'll find a job in the United States that maybe will give me a work visa. But then I found MMA. MMA changed my life. It gave me a road and something to keep myself in check, and fell in love with it. Grew as a passion. A few months after I started training, I was offered an amateur fight, and just kept on going, snowballing, and I had to leave school. I had to leave school to to pursue my dream, and I think we're doing good right now.
Money doesn't come big. What did you actually do on the side?
In Mexico, yeah, like MMA is not gonna, when you're starting out, it's not gonna fix your life. You know, it's not. You're not gonna start fighting and start buying Ferraris and all that. So in Mexico, I had to work. I worked as an Uber driver. I worked at the gym. I was doing personalized training classes, anything I could do to keep my dream possible. You know, I had to work my butt off to be able to pay bills and supplements and everything we need. You know.
What are we talking about pay in your first fights?
My first fights to win, I think with ticket money, I think it was like $150, $200, you know?
Wow.
So, what I tell you, it was difficult, you know, that when I started fighting, when I started training, there wasn't a blueprint to how to get to the UFC. Being a Mexican fighter, or even Latin American, I don't think there were any Latin American fighters fighting in the UFC. There were a lot of Mexican American, you know, Cain Velasquez and all these guys, but nobody from Mexico, from a Mexican gym, made in Mexico, had been able to do that. So I think it was, for me, it was just martial arts. It's always, even to the day, I just want to keep improving and keep learning to become the best fighter I can.
So, you're married, right? And you had a kid.
That's right.
Tell me about that. When did you meet your wife?
I met my wife in high school. In high school, we've been together since 2009, and it's been a great relationship. You know, we've been together. We had to endure 6 years being apart. She lived in Tucson, Arizona. I lived in Hermosillo, Mexico, 6 hours away. Sometimes I would see her once a month. You know, it's a lot of hard headaches and all that being apart. But being apart that long and going through what we did, I think just made everything stronger. You know, I know she's the woman that I'll live with and love the rest of my life. So what am I gonna say? My best friend as well.
You passed through a lot of things.
Yeah.
And she was your rock, definitely. She stood with you even when you were deported. Through that time, even so, did you have moments of depression? I mean, you get deported, you're far away from the woman you want, you're getting scrap money, pay for your fights. How was that?
To tell you the truth, it's still a few months back, you know, before I think I won a very important fight in April. To that point, it's a lot of headaches and all that, right? Like, we're not getting paid. Like, I'm not making the money to be able to even get an apartment for my wife and my baby. You know, like, I'm putting a lot of time into this career that maybe, and what I thought in a few months back, like, maybe it's not gonna work out. Maybe I'm just throwing my time away, and I should have stuck to school. I should have maybe looked for a job that I can keep climbing and getting more money, you know. So it's a lot of headaches, and I think a lot of fighters are gonna understand this, you know. Fighting and family and all that, it's very hard to juggle. Even till now, even though I'm the champ, I'm making a little bit more money. It's still hard. I have to juggle family and family time.
How did Combate Americas come into your life?
Combate Americas came into my life. They came into my life last year. They offered me a fight, short notice, 2 weeks, a weight class above mine. I took it, you know. I think they liked what I saw, and I think they saw the hardworking Mexican fighter that needs an opportunity. You know, I fought like I needed an opportunity. I fought my heart out. I ended up losing that fight, so my start with Combate was a little bit sour, with a sour taste, right? Because it wasn't going my way. But I think they liked what they saw, and they offered me a contract, and I fought again the next year. This year.
How is it to rebound from a loss? I mean, it looks like you finally are getting a break, and bam, you lose.
Yeah, it's hard. That's MMA. It's always gonna keep you in check and humble, right? I think to be a great MMA fighter, you have to be humble. You have to treat people like respect, because you never know, man. We're swinging around 4-ounce gloves that are not meant to protect the other fighter. They're meant to protect my hand from breaking. You know, your lights can be shut down in a blink of an eye. So it's a very humbling sport, and yeah.
You said about how Latin Americans are very fightful to try and progress, and how they come to the United States. We see in this belt how you have all these flags of these diverse countries. I even see the flag of my great Dominican Republic there.
Oh yeah.
What do you feel being part of a promotion that is promoting diversity as strong as Combate Americas is? I mean, there's great stuff. We've been even seeing as of recent that Spain might even be eventually one of the places that Combates goes.
Very excited.
What do you feel with this?
Combate is doing what no other promotion is doing. I think the CEOs and their great masterminds they saw the potential of giving opportunity to those people that are not given an opportunity. You know, just like immigrants moving to the United States, we just have the Honduras trying to move, doing that big caravan to getting here. You know, we're hungry for opportunities. We're willing to leave our country, our hearts. You know, we're very prideful people. You know, myself as a Mexican, you know, that's my culture's first, and Combate is doing that. They're giving people an opportunity, and because they do that, us the fighters are gonna take that opportunity and get the most out of it, right? We're gonna take short notice fights. We're gonna, whatever you guys pay us, we just want to fight. We want an opportunity, and they're doing that. You know, Copa Combate has, I think, eight fighters, and they are all from different countries. So that lets you know that what Combate is doing is it's great. It's big.
Something that's not coming with short notice is that come either February or March, to be determined the month, you will be fighting for this title against Eric Goyito Perez.
Yeah.
Who you already mentioned in admiration earlier.
Yeah.
But he's been talking a lot of smack about you, and he even called you a paper champ. He's pretty much talking a lot of game. And, well, I would like to hear what you have to say about that.
Well, I've been fighting my butt off. I've been taking fights that short notice, you know, like this last fight I had to take. They changed my opponent. First of all, I was gonna face the most dangerous 135-pound fighter in Combate Americas, and probably in a few countries. Levi Marroquin, who won that Copa Combate, looked amazing, and you know, maybe he should have taken that fight. I don't know. While he was in the hexathlon, I was training, and they offered me a fight. I said yes, and here we are. You know, he's been saying that he feels he deserves it. He deserves an opportunity because he's done a lot of great things in MMA, but you know, I've been working and doing my part as well. I've been working hard. I've been taking fights that people don't want to take, you know. So for me, it's a little disrespectful what he said. You know, I've been taking these fights. I've been taking short notice. You know, I'm not getting paid what a lot of these guys were getting paid, and I was still fighting them. So what am I gonna say? The belt's here. It's in a rightful place. What do you think?
Well, champ, you definitely do deserve respect. You did win it, so I guess time will tell.
Yeah.
We still don't know the venue where that's going to happen. Goyito was making demands that he wants to fight in Monterrey. again, you are the champ, so
I had said when I won my fight, the belt, I said that I won it in my hometown. They said yes, so we'll see where it's gonna be. Maybe it's not even gonna be in one of those places. It could be a neutral
place.
Yeah, maybe even that. I just want to fight, defend my belt, face a great fighter. I'm not gonna disrespect him. I don't want to do that to my career, and wish him luck.
Gustavo Lopez. I think he's definitely going to be one that's going to be wanting a shot after you're done with that.
Well, first of all, respects to him taking that fight a few months ago. I was gonna end up like just sitting down and watching else have fun, but props to him. He took the fight in 2 days' notice, I guess. I think dropped 25 pounds. He's a beast. But he thinks he won the fight. He came up to me yesterday, said that this was his belt as well. And I don't know, everybody's doubting my hard work, I think everybody thinks I don't deserve it, but it's fine. Everybody can say what they want. Just make a line, fight Goyito, maybe Gustavo's next, I don't know. We'll see.
Well,
right?
You got a lot of targets on your back.
I don't mind, just make a nice straight line and
fighting champ. Anyone comes, anyone
Yeah,
gets
no,
it.
I'm not picking the fights. They just
Who
tell
is
me
picking the fights?
Combate Americas was.
Oh no, I thought that maybe you were saying that, I don't know, a certain someone maybe was choosing his opponents?
Oh, maybe, I don't know. Maybe that somebody has.
But you are a fighting champ. That's
Yeah.
what you can actually speak for.
Yeah, I'm fighting, I'm taking fights. I'm not ducking anybody, I'm not, I'm here, I have my belt, make a straight line, and that's it.
Well, you heard it from the champ, Jose Pochito Alday. This has been Vida Combate. Christian Moreno, more than glad to actually deliver the backstory beyond the fighter. I want to thank you, champ, again for your time, and I want to let the camera actually get your glimpse with this very shiny belt and give you a last message ahead of this 2019 and what you expect of this belt.
Well, guys, thank you for having me. It's been a great time. I had a lot of fun. This next year, look forward for a better Pochito. I've been training 100% now. I'm not working. I'm just training. That's it. I'm the champ. Whoever wants it, make a line. Here it is. Come for it. And you know what? Yeah, let's square up. Thank you, guys. Muchas gracias, carnal. Muchas gracias por la verdad.